Welcome to Walking Simulator. Episode 3. Rewired 2, Electric Boogaloo, Travel Terrors, and Comedic Relief.
Welcome back to...
Bro, why do you say welcome back when I'm not even sitting down and ready?
We are back from the events.
Yes.
Rewired.
We're back. Episode 3 of Walking Simulator is back in action from last week. What are we talking about today, Kobe?
We are talking about Rewired Fest.
Yeah, dude. So
Friday event was pretty cool.
Friday and Saturday of last week, after we did our podcast, we went to Rewired Fest in Fayetteville at the University of Arkansas, and it was a lot of fun. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part was competing, even though I got my butt whooped.
Hey, you did fine. You did win one. Technically,
I did.
His goal last week was to win
I
one
beat a few
game,
people.
and you beat the one guy because he didn't show up for his game. So technically, that counts because he got disqualified. So,
But I mean, in the rounds, not necessarily who I was fighting against,
right.
but at least one of the rounds or two of the rounds I would win. So I beat somebody,
True.
just not all the bacon.
Hey, you don't need
I
all
didn't
the
get
bacon.
all the bacon. What was the prize? $10,000, I think.
A lot of money that I don't have. Money you could have used.
He's like, dang it, Kobe, you didn't win.
You didn't win for us.
He's like, you're supposed to.
Half of that would have gone to me. No. Because you practiced with me.
Yeah, I practiced a lot for that event, but that event was kind of not stressful, but like when you play with other people who are just way better than you.
Yeah.
And then you get a little nervous, and they use that weakness and
Also,
obliterate you.
It was cold in there. You were getting real cold.
Yeah, it was cold. It was
and you get cold
embarrassing.
easily, so you're like, I can't press the button. My fingers are so cold. I was
Like,
like,
we need to warm them up. I'm
That
like,
was mostly
this
Saturday,
is so
though.
embarrassing.
That was mostly Saturday, though. Friday was a little better, but
Like, y'all are acting like my parents.
yeah, me and Ashton were like, quick, rub his hands. Like,
It's pretty funny.
what do you do in the winter when you get cold? Do you just bundle up or what?
Yeah.
Do you have like hot hands?
I have a cover behind me. I freaking brought
You got a blanket just in case. It's not that cold in this room. Last week, the editing room was so cold, though. I mean,
Yeah.
hot. It was not cold. It was very warm. I was sweating. But yeah.
Because I like warm weather.
Yeah, it wasn't
And
bad
heat.
for you, but I'm like, oh, I'm dying in here, please. But it was fine. It was a good spot for like we needed it fast.
Yeah, now we're in a new room.
Yeah, we're switching it up
Cool
on
looking room.
everyone again, which is just what we do here. at
Third
Walking
time. Yeah,
Simulator.
we always just gonna
I know.
we're gonna switch places
Did we?
3 times now.
We're in the same like
Yeah, the
switch
same-
locations, but
Yes.
I'm on this side, you're on that side. I think that's how we had it last time too. It's just how it
Anyway.
works out. But yeah, Rewired. It was a lot different than I thought it would be. What do you think?
Yeah, it was cool, but like what was insane to me is like I would go through the scanner, and like my chair is all metal, so I'd be like beep beep
Metal
beep beep,
detector.
beep 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 beep, and I'm
Yeah.
like, geesh.
I think that they were not well prepared for anyone with disabilities who's in a wheelchair to
Or
come and have
Scanning
access.
people.
Because I saw one other
It's
person in a
intense.
wheelchair, and I'm like, well, you have to go down an elevator and then through like an access area.
But
It's
they're
like,
sorry, we can't let you through here.
it's like, sir, what do you want me to do? Ride my chair down the stairs and just die? Like, no, like that's stupid. It's like none of the people knew what they were doing either.
No, it wasn't very accessible, but it was still fun.
We made it happen, and that's as unfortunate as it is. It's what you have to do to make things accessible. Is just kind of work with what you got.
Yeah.
And they were willing to
Some
work
people
with
were
us.
like, we don't want you coming through here because it's blocked off.
Oh,
I'm like, we need the
yeah.
elevator.
They were like, use the other elevator. I'm like, I've never been here before, sir. I don't know where the other elevator is. I saw an elevator and I went down it. I don't know
It was
what
the
you
wrong
mean.
elevator. a few
Apparently, we went
times.
in the access elevator instead of the regular elevator, but I didn't know where the regular elevator was.
Yeah. We had to go up a tunnel to get out.
Yeah. Passing by like the VIP lounge and everything, and everyone was like, what the heck are these two idiots doing here? And we're like, sorry, we just trying to find our way to get to
I
the
am
main
disabled.
stage.
I'm like, I am in a wheelchair. please.
Please just help me.
Or I'm ramping off some stairs. That would be, I would die. R.I.P.
Yeah, you'd just be.
My neck would break.
Oh, your body would break, bro. Not just your neck. You'd just be instantly dead.
Instantly dead.
Insta kill.
Instant kill.
But yeah, I mean the
Fatality.
gaming stuff was pretty cool. They had a lot of, you could do VR and a bunch of
There
other
were Mario Kart tournament with like
Yeah.
sorority girls.
yeah, I
Doing
mean
a Mario Kart tournament.
what sorority girls love to play the most when it comes to video games.
Animal
I guess.
Crossing.
Animal Crossing and Mario Kart
And Mario Kart. And Sims.
and Sims. That's true. But yeah, it was very entertaining. Lots of free stuff.
Yeah, it was this. I obviously clearly was in the Smash tournament.
Yeah.
That was intense.
It was
and the people were way better than me.
to watch. To be honest, we watched part of the finals, and those people.
Those
go
people are
hard.
way better than me.
They're good. We just need to keep practicing.
Yeah.
That's like probably what they do, and a lot of them are like in like on teams and do that stuff
Yeah.
for like, or like signed by real things like FaZe Clan and different stuff like that. And
Yeah, I'm never gonna be. I'd have to work.
I mean, if it's like,
I would be really difficult.
yeah, if it's something you really wanted to do,
Yeah.
you could do it, but it's difficult for sure.
First guy I faced was just in friendlies, and he played. I'm trying to remember who he played.
The first guy played. What's the guy from that one game with the key? Sora. He played
yeah.
Sora.
That guy, that key is OP.
Dude was just like
Hitting it around, it was so
it was annoying.
like
That's
darts at you, and
Like
you don't
diving
even have to
at you.
try, and it hits
Yeah.
every time.
for sure. It was insane. That guy was really good too.
Way better
Also
than me.
was really annoying with his character. I'm like, bro,
Gosh,
Could've been-
spamming stuff.
could have been worse. Could have been playing Snake. We hate Snake.
Snake with his little bombs are kind of
Yeah.
intense.
And then you played the guy after that was Wario, right?
Yeah, I played Palutino and Falco.
And you kind of got your butt whooped in
Falco-
the first game, but then when you played against the other
second
guy,
game, I did decent.
You did actually not bad at all. I was actually impressed.
I was timing that dart move.
You were grabbing people left and you were grabbing the one guy
Grabbed
like
him
left
5
and right,
times
just
over
and he
and
was
over.
he was like, oh man. And the nice thing about going to a tournament like this is all the
Yeah.
people are really nice
They are
and
really
supportive,
nice.
and they're like, oh man, this guy's got potential, and they're talking about you like he's just got to keep working on it, and he'll be like actually really good. I'm like, well, you could have said, well, easy, GG, easy, and then like walked away, but
Yeah,
like
but
no,
they
you were
like-
nice.
They're like, dude, you're actually really good. They're like, you just gotta switch it up, or they're like, you
Yeah.
can get really good at Falco. Like,
Yeah,
I'll take that suggestion. But I'm like, dang, you whooped my
yeah.
you whooped my tail, dude.
It was all right though. The guy who played Wario was actually behind us when you were playing your first match.
Yeah, we was standing behind there, and John
They
was
were-
just like cracking jokes. I was like, I'm trying to concentrate,
It
John.
was-
Be quiet.
They were calling people out, and while you were practicing against the one other guy before that, and we were all.
I heard a guy like trying to dog me. Like,
there was like 20 people all behind us, just like waiting for their names to be called, and I keep hearing like random names. I was like, John Cena. Anyone at John Cena here? And I was like, you
No.
can't see him.
the random, yeah, the random names were hilarious.
They were really funny. Some of them.
And you and Ashton's commentary was
we were
hilarious.
just cracking jokes at people's
Him-
names.
Him and Ashton and John together are hilarious. Y'all are funny.
We just be saying dumb stuff
Whatever,
the whole
yeah.
time.
Ashton's pretty funny.
He is funny. I'm surprised he didn't do better. But that's
I know,
okay.
but he's
he
good
did
though.
good. I mean, two
With
of
King
his
K.
people,
Rule, geez.
his K rule whooped me.
2 of his people didn't show up, so he only had to
He got
face
2
one
free
person.
wins.
Yeah,
That guy was such a dick though.
yeah.
He was
true.
like, he's like, oh, you beat their last 2 competitors. You must be pretty good. He's like, well, they didn't show up, so I got a free win. He's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, bro, okay, that's just be nice. Like, you don't have
Yeah.
to be a dickhead about it. Like, what?
It was funny though.
But yeah, it was a good tournament.
there was a lot of free stuff, and everyone took it the first day. Like there was nothing left the second day.
They didn't even have any bags to give out for people to put stuff in.
And he was.
I'm the one who took all the free stuff.
Yeah, he
It
is.
was all
I
me.
did not. I was like, I don't want to take everything.
I
and
still
then
have
It's
Monster.
like, dang, should have robbed this place.
I got a couple Monster. I saw some G Fuel. I got.
They were just
free-
hopping me up on energy
that.
drinks,
I
and
got
the
this.
next day I felt terrible.
The pizza was pretty good though. Dollar
The
Slice.
pizza
Club,
was good.
Dollar Slice Club in Fayetteville has pretty good pizza.
Yeah, they do.
Been
It's.
there a couple times.
I'm not a big pizza person, but their pizza's. It's not greasy.
It's not that greasy.
Yeah,
It's a little
it's greasy. Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. It was a fun time.
I played a little. It was a Mario Kart like thing. You could win a prize if you got the fastest time during that day.
I did not do that. I didn't play any other
I
games
played that
except
and I
Smash.
did terrible. Terrible. Another guy. Oh yeah, they have Street Fighter competition too, not just Smash Bros.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6.
But the second day I went, we were on the game for a long time.
we played that for like
an
3
hour.
hours.
I know. We sat there. No one asked us to move or
I know.
anything.
Well, they all had other games or they were watching.
Yeah.
And there was like some.
And
other
I was
open
like, "Give
spots.
me it." I was like, "We need to play."
We got
friendlies."
lucky and found another controller just hanging out.
Yeah, and we we just played games there for a while.
Yeah, it was
The
cool.
event was really fun.
And they had like switches that you could just hook up to with all the rules and stuff already on it. So it was really nice to not have to like mess with anything. Just plug your stuff in. And
Yeah,
go.
we got a plan, like a trip to an event or something.
I know. I've been looking at the start.gg, which has
Yeah, that's where
like,
all the gaming
tournaments
yeah.
are. Because you said you were doing one with
Yeah,
Ash.
mine still shows up.
When are you doing the?
I was supposed to do it yesterday, and this man, I signed up and everything, and then this man was like, "No, I'm sorry, I gotta go to church." I'm like, dang,
on a
like we playing
Wednesday?
this. Yeah,
Who goes to church on a Wednesday?
when you work for the church.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
That explains.
well, I guess so.
um,
But yeah, we do need to go. I need to buy Smash first and play it.
man, we need to practice.
I need to go today. I might go after I drop you off to GameStop and see if they have any used copies
Yeah, you should.
and see how much.
We gotta play it online though.
Yeah,
You can pay for the online thing on Switch.
yeah, we might have to.
But about traveling, what have you what places have you gone to and like funny?
I
or
mean,
do
you
have
know,
any-
I've been all over.
Yeah, I know. I know. South Africa,
Not South Africa, West Africa.
West Africa.
In Africa, my dad's been to South Africa.
What's that like?
I've never been to South Africa. I don't. You have to ask my dad. What do you mean?
We need to interview your dad.
He's not the interview type.
I tried.
I mean, he sometimes talks to people, mostly at like church stuff.
All right.
He'll,
So,
like,
what
talk to
travel
people.
stories?
I've been all over. Kelsey and I we like traveling, at least like road trips.
Nice.
We were going on our cruise to Mexico, and we had to drive all the way to Galveston, Texas, to get on like the port. So we had to find a hotel like the day before, and so she booked a hotel. And this is not her fault. I want to preface this. This is not her fault. She always reads like reviews about hotels before she
Right.
like books them. And so we were like, oh, this place looks cool. It's like on the beach by the ocean, which is where Galveston is, like a little island. And she booked this place. It was pretty cheap. And there's a reason why it was pretty cheap. The reviews for this were absolutely insane. One review was like, yeah, there was a bloody handprint on the shower curtain.
No.
Someone's like, there's
creepy.
like roaches infesting, like the floorboards were breaking up. Some said there was a guy pleasuring himself in his car in the like parking lot.
Oh my God.
That's nasty. And
The
then
heck?
someone else in a different review said there were two homeless people having a knife fight outside.
Oh my God.
And we were like, yeah, we're
That's
just
violent.
we're gonna take the L on this hotel and just get one that we
We're just
know.
gonna leave.
Yeah, and we didn't even show up. This was after we paid for
Sounds
it,
creepy.
and we just didn't show up. We were
Sounds
like, no.
creepy.
Yeah, and they were like the.
People died in here. They're ghosts.
That's what it was like. People were like,
you.
yeah, there was like bed bugs and stuff, and we're like, nah,
There are
I'm
ghosts in
good.
there.
I'm like, I'm good. I've stayed in some sketchy hotels before, but none of them had that bad of reviews.
That's crazy.
That one was funny. That was a funny story. What about you?
I don't have any crazy stories, but I've been on a cruise.
Yeah, we talked about cruising.
Yeah, I went on a cruise when I was for my Make-A-Wish
Yeah,
to
the
Cayman
Make-A-Wish.
Islands, Key West, and Jamaica.
Heck yeah.
That was my first cruise. I'm like, I need another Make-A-Wish. They need to give me a...
I think we talked about that in the first episode about your Make-A-Wish cruise.
Yeah, my Make-A-Wish cruise was a Carnival cruise, and it was really fun. My siblings went with us. What else?
I mean, I've been all over. We used to travel as a family whenever we would be back in the States for like a summer.
Mhm.
Our whole summer with my parents going to different churches and like talking to them so we could raise money.
I actually have a funny story. I just thought.
Oh,
of
you
it.
thought of one? Okay.
Yeah. So when we were on the cruise, when I was on a cruise the first time, we were in like just the pool that was there, not like the hot tub or anything,
Yeah.
but like the normal pool. And my sister was in the pool, and she was like, "Look, there's a leaf in the pool," and we're like, "Grace, that's poop." She was like, "Look, it's a leaf." I'm like, "Is there gonna be a tree hanging over the cruise ship, like a giant tree, and leaves are just falling from it?"
They're growing trees on the cruise ships now. Oh my god.
And I was like, "Grace, that's poop." I'm like, "Someone pooped in that pool."
That is insane. Did y'all have to
That's-
get out and they had to like drain it and everything?
I don't know.
There's a
All I
lot
know
of-
is they're like, "Get out the pool." Someone pooped in it.
There's a lot of procedures that go into like after someone poops in a pool. And it is.
It's contaminated.
Yeah, they have to like drain everything and then
That's the funniest story I have of that. But
scoop the poop, you know.
bro, we were on beaches. It was really cool. It was fun. I think when we were younger, it was, but going on a cruise when you're older is a lot better.
Oh yeah. It's so much more
When
fun.
we went on,
I mean, it depends. If it's like a Disney cruise.
in
it would be fun.
2019, we went on, a cruise ship. I think it was Carnival, but it was like the oldest one in the fleet. So I was like, are we getting on a boat that's gonna break down?
I wonder
or
if it was the same one that Kelsey went on. She went on a Carnival cruise, and it was like a little bit sketchy.
it was a little raggedy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was also like
Old school.
oddly racist. Like they had like America.
There
like,
was a
eagles
comedian.
and
There was
stuff
a
like that.
comedian there that was kind of weird to me. His jokes were
Is he
terrible. I was
making
like,
disabled jokes.
nah, he's just being weird.
Probably should not have hired.
If he
that
saw
guy.
me, he would. Oh my god, I have a story. This is separate, but on Dixon, there was a comedian playing after I saw Hannibal Buress.
Oh, you saw
and
Hannibal. Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
he's cool.
He seems so funny.
After that, we went to another place. I can't remember, but there was people doing comedy in the corner, so we got like two comedy shows in one night.
Nice.
And then the second one, oh my god, the comedian, I rolled in and he looked to the left. He was like, "Mm." And he just started laughing. I was like, I know that man was like,
Man's-
I can't joke about this disabled
And
guy.
just laughing at your disability right
He's
in
like,
front of you.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, that dude was literally looking at me like, I want to make a joke, but I don't think I should.
Have you seen that Key and Peele sketch when he's like the comedian making fun of people, and there's like a burn victim there?
Yeah.
And
That's
he's
hilarious.
Like, and the guy's like, make fun of me. He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to make fun of you. He's like, make fun of me.
Yeah,
and he has like the voice filter that's like the robot voice.
The voice
And
changer.
he's like, make fun of the voice.
he lost his voice.
Yeah, and then he's like,
That's the funniest one I've
he like
seen.
makes fun of him, calls him like Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Like
so
making fun of
bad.
disabled people. Yeah, I like Key and Peele a lot, but
They're my favorite.
the second
comedians.
cruise was way funnier because my family was just fun. Like
Yeah.
they were dancing and stuff one night. We went to a casino. Oh my god, I have a story. There was this guy, a man and his wife. they were both like arguing at each other because he was spending too much money at the casino. And me and my uncle were sitting there and they're like screaming at each other. I was like, these
Dang.
people are crazy. And me and him were just sitting there trying not to act like we're like, we do not want to be part of this. But they were just arguing right next to us. And the guy started talking to me and saying weird things. I was like, I don't care.
People at the casino are weird, dude.
I'm like, man, yo, you're losing all your money here. I
Right?
don't know why you're here. And I won, like, we played blackjack and I won a decent amount. But then I lost it all. My uncle was like, Kobe, freaking lost all my money. It's like, my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
Casinos are a dangerous game, slippery slope.
But that one competition we were going to go to, because I have camp over the weekend.
Yeah, I got a concert that day too.
Yeah, I'll
On the
be going to
21st.
camp
Camp Barnabas.
with disabled people.
That's what Camp
Other
Barnabas
disabled
is.
people.
Yeah.
I like that camp a lot. I want to go to Camp Acacia again.
You will. Don't worry.
My sister thought it was Camp Acai.
Acai bowl. Like, no.
I was like, no,
It's
Acacia.
like the tree. It's an acacia tree. It's a tree that grows in
A
the
tree of
safari.
life.
Not the tree of life.
The tree of disabled people.
No, not that tree either. It's just a tree. It's just a regular tree.
It's a disabled, broken down tree.
No, it's a perfectly fine. Those trees live to be old, probably. I don't
Like
know
me.
I don't know anything about
Like
acacia
me.
trees. What?
I'm going to live to
Yeah,
120.
you will.
And you'll live to 76.
Yeah, probably. I will be young, but I will be old. I already feel like an old man. I
What?
get up and I'm like, oh, my back.
Me
My
too.
back. How do you think you're gonna live
My
to
whole
100?
body hurts all the time.
Me too.
Anyway,
Oh,
what's
Wha-
other
I
other
wanted to
places you've
ask,
been
or I
to?
wanted you to say your story that we were talking about when we went to that show at George's about your dad. When you were like the Batman joke one. Remember that?
The Batman joke?
We thought we were making that one joke.
Should I read them some of my jokes? I should do that sometime.
You should tell them the one about your dad lifting you.
Oh, I have
Or
it written
Curtis
on my
lifting you,
phone.
yeah.
I can look it up.
Because that one made me laugh. Like folded you in
Some
half.
of our TikTok videos are really funny too. Like they crack me up. I rewatch them all the time.
Yeah, they're funny. I like them. I think it'll bring people to the podcast. Hopefully.
I think it will too.
Hopefully to our YouTube.
Let me see.
I uploaded our
Oh yeah,
other one too.
I made a joke, but I wrote it down.
Good, because I forgot what it was, so I could not have helped you.
My dad hurt my back. He folded his disabled son in half. Bane from Dark Knight Rises broke Batman's spine over his knee.
We'll put in the clip.
That one's a pretty funny one.
We'll put in the clip.
Kobe, my head on. We could do that.
We
My
already
head
have
on
the thumbnail.
Batman's body.
We'll need to like
I can edit it out and make it look like I'm actually. It's my face.
your face on where Batman is, lifting you in the air. And
Bro, they need to make me a superhero. Like I would have
They-
gadgets and stuff. Be like a transformer.
you know where you plug in your USB, it'll just be like a machine gun comes out, and you just
Loads up and just.
yes,
I'd be a mass murderer.
you would be. It would be like with the laser tag gun.
Should I tell?
Drive-by shooting.
I want to say a few of my other jokes because they're really funny.
All right, we're back to our new segment called Stand Up with Kobe, but except he's sitting down because he's in a wheelchair.
First joke that you said was,
Second joke.
man, it's not stand up comedy, you know, it's sit down comedy.
I'll be sitting down over here laughing at
No,
your jokes.
that's not the same. I'd be sitting down
For
24/7
life.
for
No,
life.
you lay down when you go to bed.
Well, yeah, people think I sleep in this thing.
They're like, does it just fold back?
I'm like, no, that's not comfortable. I need to get off my butt cheeks.
and
my
then
ass.
onto another surface where your butt cheeks go.
Yeah.
on.
That was weird. Anyway,
That was a weird way to say he lays down. I'm sorry.
oh yeah, this one. when I'm in public, I can't escape the feeling that people who see me with my friends or family think, look, there's some crippled dude chasing people. I heard Garrett say that when we were at a show with you.
He was like, this crippled
Garrett
guy
made that
chasing me.
joke, and I was like, I need to write that down. That's hilarious.
Yeah, we be making jokes about you.
But it's like, dang, this disabled dude. If you think about it, like, sometimes my mom is walking so fast, I have to, like, go full speed.
So you're like,
I'm like, Mom, wait for me.
what if you're
I'm like
leading
going really
the way?
fast. Huh?
What if you're leading the way, though?
I don't like to lead the way because I don't know where I'm going.
Because if you're leading the way, then it just looks like people are chasing after a disabled person.
It's funny either way.
Either way, someone's getting chased.
I'm like, he's chasing.
Exactly.
People would tackle you.
If you yelled
Yeah.
loud enough.
I'm like, he's trying to kill me.
On Dickens Street, they'd be like, happens all the time
Yeah.
here.
They're like,
They're like, oh, did the
used to
Razorbacks lose
this.
again?
someone's getting stabbed if the Razorbacks.
I heard someone gets shot every time they lose. I'm like, I hope they win.
That's terrible.
No, someone told me that. There's like a shooting on Dixon Street
Uh-uh.
every time the Razorbacks lose, just about. I was like, there's no
Where?
way. I don't know. I don't want to
Just
know.
somewhere on
I'm going to not
He
be
said,
there.
I'm going to be
Actually,
out of there.
I do want to know so that I can avoid it when it happens.
I can matrix those bullets.
Just slowly lean back.
I would be dead. I would already. It would have shot me in the head.
You're dead. Yeah, no. You need like a speed function on your chair, so just like
I need.
press a button
In
to
case
just
I
go.
need to go. In case I need to get out of there, like there's a bear. Or
An eject button. It just like
this isn't Mario Kart.
it just folds your like tray up, and you just get.
Boing. No, this
And
is
you see
not
like
Mario
the
Kart.
seat with like a spring going dong dong.
So stupid. That's so
And now
dumb.
you're just also dead. So
What if
it's
my-
kind of pointless.
What if my chair could fly like a plane? Like it just transformed.
Bro, that'd be sick.
It's like a jet. Just like
There's just wings start coming out of it, and then you just start going faster. What if your car? What if your?
they need to have a limiter. This is only 7 miles an hour. They need to have it
Bro.
where we can hit like 25,
What you need?
40, just in case I need to get away
What
from
if your
a bear.
chair was like the DeLorean in Back to the Future? You have to go 88 miles an hour.
My chair
in
can
your
go
chair.
back in time.
You have a time traveling wheelchair.
I should draw something like that. That
We'll
would be
make it.
cool.
We'll make that into a movie. The time traveling wheelchair, starring you
Starring me,
as yourself,
Cobra Dober.
starring your wheelchair as the wheelchair. We'll just add some like.
Starring your wheelchair. Starring your wheelchair.
But it'll be you. You have to mod it, so it'll literally be Co-Beaster mods.
My chair could be called. My chair could have its own mind. It could be like a transformer. Have its own AI.
I don't think you want that, and I don't think you want to be sitting
It'd
in
be like,
that.
let's kill this person now.
You're like, wait,
Runs them over.
are you talking about me or the person in front of me? Don't kill me. What would
She's
be
like,
sick
eject.
though?
And I freaking eject
What
from
would
the
be
seat.
sick though is if like your chair could
That'd be
like
hilarious.
rise up and you could like walk, like it would be like
They
like
have
a-
wheelchairs
like
like
a
that.
mech suit.
They have wheelchairs that can stand up. They do have those.
You need one.
No, I
You
would
need to see
break
what
my
it feels
knee,
like.
break my kneecaps.
No, it supports you. It's
I
like
don't
a
have to
suit.
stand all the way in it. I could just.
Just be taller. You
I'd
can
look
already
like I'd be
taller.
squaring up to people.
But you'd be
Square up.
like slightly hunched.
Like square up.
That would be funny though.
I can't move my arms.
Yeah, you'd be like, Transformers, Autobots, roll out. And you just like, zoom. Just ride away into the unknown with all your other like Autobot friends
Off a
behind
cliff,
you.
and I can fly because I am a jet.
You are Starscream. Just
It would
fly
be
off.
Bumblebee. What you mean?
He doesn't fly.
What?
Bumblebee doesn't fly. He might. His name might be a bee, but he does not fly.
I thought all of Transformers flew.
Only the ones that are jets or helicopters.
Starscream.
Starscream is the jet, I believe.
I would be Starscream with Bumblebee's personality.
So you just talk to the radio.
Yep. Because I play good music. It's
It
just like
was not
words from
music.
songs.
It was like the
It was the radio.
preaching channel or whatever for like part of it. It was like beams of light coming down from the sky. As they're like talking about like aliens or something, you're like, no, that's the Transformers. At least that's what I remember from the first one. I have no idea.
I haven't watched. I didn't grow up with the old, like the OG one, like the original one.
I grew up with the first Transformers.
The
with
cartoon?
Shia LaBeouf. No. The live action one with Shia LaBeouf,
Me
directed
too.
by Michael Bay.
I keep thinking you're older than you are. I keep thinking you're old, man.
like I'm not Garrett. I'm not like 31.
Garrett is 33.
33? I thought he was like
Yes.
31 or 32.
No, he's 33.
Man,
He's an old man.
He's an old man.
Shout out Garrett.
Shout out old man Garrett.
Shout out
He's gonna
long
watch this and
haired.
be like, these guys hate me.
Shout out long haired.
Man.
Man, I don't want to go too far because it might be me.
Yeah, we don't want to make fun of him. We can only make fun of us.
Yeah. Make fun of Kobe. Make fun of.
I mean, you make fun of yourself enough that you're like,
You make
"Ah,
fun
I'm
of
used
me?
to it." I always make
You're a
fun of
bully.
you. Yeah,
He bullies me a lot
I do.
on the daily.
It's a rite of passage.
What does that mean?
It means if we're gonna be friends, then I get to bully you.
Ah, that's not. I don't agree with that. We're not friends.
I mean, you don't have to. That's just what bullying is. You don't agree to get bullied. It just happens.
What other trips have you been on besides?
Oof.
I need to say one.
You did. You talked about your cruise.
No, I have other things I've been
Like
to.
road trips? You go on road trips?
Yes, when we lived in Florida,
Flow
we had
rider?
traveled back and forth, 13
really?
hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so we had
butt.
once a month.
oh,
So we had road trips. That's
I did a road
traveling
trip
in
to
the sense
Florida.
of we moved to Florida and we moved back.
Yeah.
And then just other random trips. When I was younger, like my sisters would go to dance competitions
Oh, okay.
like St. Louis.
Driving to St. Louis is the least amount of fun.
Where
There's nothing there on the way.
else?
I've
have
been to
we
like
traveled?
most states, except for some. I drove to New Mexico with no cruise control, and my leg was like in pain. I was like, oh, I'm cramping, and I have to drive like 12 hours to get there through literally just the desert.
Yeah, we drove. Florida is really beautiful though when you drive back from it. It's just
drove-
like water everywhere.
I went with
like
a
flooding.
friend to Orlando, and his parents drove. So, and his dad
Yeah,
worked
my
at
sister
GMC.
went to school there.
Oh, nice.
So like this audio stuff behind us, she would probably have an idea of how to
Just come in and be
use
like,
this stuff.
yep, do that, and that.
She'd be like, "Here, Kobe." I'm like, I didn't even know this. I don't
Yeah.
have this kind of knowledge. But the guy here was really nice. Like he taught us like how
He's
to.
like, next time you can just use our stuff instead of bringing your own. I'm like, I thought it would be easier, but maybe if you just show me next time, we'll get it done in like 5 minutes instead
We
of like
spent,
30
like,
minutes.
Yeah, we spent forever.
That's why we did this
trying
for
to set it up.
a 2-hour session instead of 1 hour, because I knew it would be a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've never, as you can see, we haven't recorded in this room before. So
We changed again.
we always be changing.
Now we're gonna be in the desert next time.
No, actually, yes. Because we'll be on the green screen and I'll just put a desert behind us.
us. We're like, we're back.
You know what would be really funny?
We're back where you used to live.
You know what would be really funny?
We're in your hometown.
If we did the green screen room, but I put this as the background. So it just looks like we're in here, but we're in on the green screen. People will never know.
It won't sound the same. This room sounds incredible.
I don't know what the green screen room sounds like. I don't know if we can get.
But this room is
mics
like
there.
noise canceling.
Yeah, they have
Sounds
all the
really
padding
cool.
up there. Makes it
Yeah.
sound crisp.
There's drums in there in the other room
Yeah.
beside
That's
us.
not. No, that's somewhat noise canceling.
We're about to bang. We're about to play bangers. DJ.
Drums.
We can DJ.
There's also like the isolation booth there to like record voiceover, but like
that one's bigger.
Well, I
than
would
the
just
other
re-
one.
I would just record voiceover in here.
The other
honestly.
one was a tiny little box, small little
The
with a
podcast
step.
room?
Uh-huh.
No, that's
with
not
a
even
step.
for voiceover. That's just for one dude to sit in there.
With the step, not wheelchair accessible.
Yeah, no. They need to definitely.
We should
transform the other
definitely
one.
DJ stuff here because that's what I've been doing.
DJing
I've been
stuff
having
here.
fun DJing. There's more
Yeah.
to it than people think. And mixing music is actually really hard.
Oh, that's why I don't do it. 'cause it's
You have to
hard.
do a lot of tinkering and like messing
Yeah.
around with it until it sounds right, and then you can loop that.
Yeah.
But it has to be like good parts of the songs that people will like. And
You can build up to the drop.
yep. And then you don't have like super long sessions, but you can like play a few sets
Yeah.
while you play, take breaks and stuff. That's what I want to do. That would be really cool.
If they can get you up on a stage,
Mm-hmm.
they'll have to build a
DJ,
ramp.
the like DJ Kobe Kobe on the mic. DJ Kobe Kobe.
Just get 20 dudes to all lift your wheelchair on the stage. We hired bodybuilders.
Wheelchair surfing.
You just launch yourself
People
off.
would die. It would
You would
crush.
just crush people.
I know.
There would be like 5 people all trying to grab it. They'd be like, it's too heavy. It's too heavy.
I know.
Just die. That would be awful. Just
People would break their arms. Just to be like,
ah.
everyone gets, a girl gets crushed by me. Like,
You're like,
wheelchair
"It
just
wasn't my
falls on
fault.
them.
I'm
That would be
sorry."
terrible. I'm sorry.
That's what you'd be like. I'm
I would
sorry.
go to
my-
jail because I'd murder someone.
It wouldn't be your
It'd
fault.
be like an anchor dropping on their head.
Hey, it wouldn't be your fault entirely.
It kind of would be.
It'd be mostly your fault.
They're like, we can lift it. No, you can't.
Yes, we can. Like Bob
Crowd
the Builder.
surfing.
We can build it. No, we
Now,
can't.
if
We're
you
gonna
took me
die.
out of my wheelchair, you could.
I went to a concert
Could
one
easily.
time, and they had an inflatable raft
What?
that they would have a guy sit in the raft and crowd surf, and he had a paddle, and he would pretend to paddle in
What?
the raft while everyone was like floating over. He was like floating over everyone, and then
What?
like eventually people stopped caring, and he just kind of started like tipping over, and then he just like he just like fell out, and was like, all right, I guess we're done with that.
They're like, that's tiring.
It's like I've never seen people crowd surf with an actual boat. Like what?
If someone crowd surfed around me, they would fall on me or something.
That's why you're the one who gets crowd surfed. We like yeet you out of your chair, put you in the raft, and just float you around.
Oh my God, no.
That'd be sick.
I would never let y'all do that. You drop me, I'm dead. R.I.P.
I won't drop you.
Fell over on the
Never
ground.
dropped a person yet.
Face plant on a chair.
There wouldn't
Dead.
be chairs. You'd be in the pit.
It's like you would fall on the ground.
Or just a bunch. You'd fall on other people. They'd catch you.
Have you been to Crystal Bridges?
Yeah, I was there recently.
It's pretty cool. I like that place.
I went into their like infinite mirror room that they have.
I need to do that.
It's cool.
Infinite wheelchairs.
It's accessible.
It would be like my wheelchair, but just over and over.
It's literally, you go, and it's just like you just walk through it or ride through it. It's accessible. You can do it. Crystal Bridges is one of the places that is actually accessible.
Yeah. I like art.
Have you been to the Amazeum?
Mm-mm.
We went there yesterday.
Where is that?
It's next to Crystal Bridges.
No, I've not been
It's
to
for
the
kids.
museum.
But we went there. They had free admission on Wednesdays.
What is there?
It's like stuff for like science, kids science stuff. I don't know how to describe
Kids
it.
science.
So
stuff?
they have like a bunch of random stuff. They have like a thing where you crank that hoe, and like it like looks like a
That's
black
gotta
hoe.
be in the part. Crank that hoe. That is crazy.
You just like crank this thing and it like spins some stuff. They have a giant semi truck that you can like go into and like
That's cool.
pretend to be Walmart delivering packages. I
What?
guess I don't know.
That's weird.
It's random. They have like a thing called like the bird's nest where you like go up some stairs and like it's all this like wood attached like an art piece, and you can like walk around and like listen to bird sounds or something. There's like a cave you can go into.
What?
Shows like what caves are like. They give you like a little flashlight and you can go into this little cave.
That's cool.
Yeah, they have like a little house that is like an old-timey farmhouse, and you can see what like the pilgrims used to sleep on and stuff like
What the
that.
heck?
And they have like this fake like plush pig, like a giant pig with little piglets that will like drink milk.
What?
Not really, but like it looks like they are.
That's funny.
Some kid was like riding the pig. Like he took it to the house and was like riding it. I'm like, bro, where'd the pig go? It's random and fun. And they have like, we did like they have a Hershey's lab, and they do like experiments with like chocolate. So we did like
That's really cool.
thing where you like melt chocolate and you like pour it on this slanted metal sheet, and you can race the
I
chocolate.
need to go there.
Yeah,
That's
you
cool.
should check it out. I think it's every Wednesday. It's free. So if you have siblings or younger relatives,
Yeah,
bring them and we'll go on like a field trip.
we could do that. We could be the magic van.
The Magic School Bus?
The magic van. The magic school
The Magic
bus.
School Van.
That show is an LSD trip.
Well, that show was wild.
I feel like that
as
show
heck.
is so crazy.
They'd be like,
Miss
let's go into
Frizzle.
the intestine.
Let's go into his nose.
We're going into his nipple. Like, no, you're not.
We're going into his nipple.
Bro, like, we are exiting the butthole. No, you're not. I'm sorry, you're not doing that.
We are going through the fluids in his stomach.
It's like, we don't want to be there. Like,
We're going in his ear canal.
It's like, do you watch Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty is crazy.
Have you seen the one where
I watched that during
Have you seen the one where
COVID.
he makes like theme park inside of a dead guy?
yeah,
That's
And
what
it's
the
like
Magic School Bus
people
is.
in there trying to get out, and
They're
it's
like,
really
this guy's
weird.
dying of cancer. We must
was creepy.
leave. And all of like the monsters are like, we're gonna
in
kill
their
you.
in their body.
He's
That
like,
was so
welcome,
weird.
Pirates of the Pancreas or whatever it was.
Pirates of the Pancreas.
He's like, I have
Yeah.
a theme park ride in a guy's body. I'm like, that's nasty. We've been watching Solar Opposites, which is made by the same people, and it's really funny. It's about these aliens who crash landed on Earth from their planet that got destroyed by a meteor, and they have to live on Earth and like with the people, and they just crash onto some random house, and so their like spaceship is just on a house, and they're just in a neighborhood with like other white people. It's really funny, and they do like just a bunch of dumb stuff, and it's actually really funny. And I think they canceled the show so after this last season. So, but one of the voice actors was the guy who voiced Rick, I think, and Morty, and he kind of got canceled, and they fired him from the show. So they had to like, instead of like in the new season of Rick and Morty, they just got a guy who sounds like Rick and Morty to play the
Really?
voices. Yeah, they just got like a guy who knows how to do the voices. And in Solar Opposites, they just replaced him completely and just made something up like, oh, he got like a new voice implant and he sounds British now. They just went full opposite. They're like, yep, can't have that guy being in the show, so now he just sounds like this. And it actually makes sense somehow, and it works for the show. It's like, okay, I'll take it. It's funny.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. I do like that show though.
If you like Rick and
so
Morty,
interesting.
you'll like Solar Opposites.
Yeah, I've seen previews of it, but I've heard it's funny.
It's really funny. Have you seen what's that other show that got canceled? About like all of the conspiracy theories and like it's the same like animation style as Rick and Morty, but it's about these people who work for this like secret government agency that like has all these conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
about
I've
everything.
wanted to watch that
Yes,
too.
it's so good. And then they canceled that one too, but you should still watch. Like I think they have 2 seasons, and it's really funny because they have like there's like all these higher beings that like control the world, and there's like the Illuminati and stuff like that is all real in this world, and it's so funny because it's like a lot of people do believe in that stuff, but yeah, it's crazy. I'm not a big conspiracy theorist.
No, I have
believe in
family
aliens?
members who are.
Do you believe in aliens?
If I can exist, aliens can exist. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm not big into conspiracies.
That's how I am.
They are funny though.
I like to
They are
learn
funny.
about what people think, like Bigfoot and stuff. And I like
Are disabled people an industry plant?
no,
No.
maybe. You'll have to find out. That's what they would do on the show. Or I like
Next, find out.
watching
Find out
like
next.
YouTube shows where they'll like debunk viral videos about like aliens and spaceships. I watch these guys and they'll take like UFO footage and they'll be like, yeah, that's just After Effects CGI. And they're like, yeah, this is how they did it. That's just a fly, like flying by the camera. Like that's just a glare on the screen. That's not an actual spaceship. Or like one was like a weather balloon. And they're like, well, that's just a weather balloon. Nothing to see here. And they did it for like Bigfoot as well. They're like, that's a guy in a costume.
Bigfoot is a guy in a costume.
Living in the woods. Like
what if he was a homeless man?
Probably.
Living in a
There
suit?
was this footage of like this dude who looked like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, like living in the woods, and people were like, what is this weird creature? I don't remember. It's just some guy in a mask, like publicity stunt or something stupid like that.
That's hilarious.
But that's always how it is. It's just like some
That's
dumb
how I am
stuff,
with conspiracies. I'm like, that's not possible.
right? Yeah. But they're interesting, and I like listening to and watching videos about it, because I think it's fascinating that people are just so dumb that they're like, I gotta find Bigfoot.
We've talked about this in another episode, I think, but we need to go on a cruise together.
Yeah, dude.
We just need to make that happen.
It
We're
would
on a
be-
road trip at least.
Yeah. That's why I want to go.
Where would you want to go if we road trip?
Like a road trip? I don't know.
Has cool places.
Maybe
I don't
like
even know.
Dallas.
My sister said Dallas is pretty cool.
It's got a lot of cool stuff. I want to go back to Austin. Austin, Texas is really cool.
Never been to Austin, Texas.
I've only been to like
I've heard
their
about it.
downtown.
I heard that's a cool town too.
Yeah. Could just do like a Texas trip. Go to Buc-ee's.
Love Buc-ee's. They had one on when we drive back from Florida.
Yeah.
We'd hit up the Buc-ee's.
I have
Buc-ee's has everything.
I have a Buc-ee's bumper sticker.
I think I have a Buc-ee's.
I had a Buc-ee's hat, like a big.
I have a Buc-ee's
straw
something.
hat.
I just can't remember. I think it's a sticker I have.
Yeah, I had a straw hat that had like the Buc-ee's logo, and then like under the straw hat had like a cool like blue pattern with like the Buc-ee's logo.
Huh.
It was super cool, and then my cats decided they wanted to destroy it. And I also left it in my car, and it got like all messed up.
Yeah, cats will get to literally everything.
But I've never seen the Buc-ee's mascot like at a Buc-ee's.
No, me neither.
I've seen the statue outside, and I'll always take a picture.
They have
with
just
it.
tons of memorabilia. It's
Mhm.
really funny.
There's like everything. If you name something, and
Name a
it's
snack.
in a Buc-ee's. It could be like, I don't know,
It's just something random.
beanie.
But it's
there.
all Buc-ee's brand.
Yeah, they have like home decor too.
Yeah, they do. They have clothes, shirts.
Yeah, everything.
Beanies.
They'll have like a Buc-ee's branded couch or something. You could probably buy like a chair,
crazy.
a stool, a microwave. They're like, we sell Buc-ee's. What are those things? Washing machine. But like, I bet they would.
I bet they would too.
They'd be like, want to buy an oven? It's got the Buc-ee's logo.
You
on
got
it.
the Buc-ee's on it.
You can make
Wheelchair. A Buc-ee's wheelchair.
That'd be sick
Buc-ee's wheelchair.
if it had like a
Buc-ee's seats and
like a patch on the headrest or something.
this was a Buc-ee head. Like the logo.
Little
joystick.
Buc-ee's like. Do
Joystick.
they have like the gear shift knobs? You could just put that on there. Just like the little. Just
That's
attach it.
hilarious.
Be like what they have on the ends of canes.
What the
Buc-ee's
heck?
cane.
But it's a
Buc-ee's
whole
walking
wheelchair
cane.
attached to this cane.
It's just the top part of the cane, just as a joystick.
Pulls a sword out. Swords out the cane.
That's how you stab people. Just hold your sword out in front of you.
Now we're talking about death, killing people. We
It
gotta
all-
turn this off.
It all comes back to death.
But I think that's it for this episode. Rewired was a really fun event.
Yeah.
We're planning on going to other competitions.
Hopefully,
Hopefully,
we'll make it happen.
I have
Yeah.
camp next weekend, but
21st. What's today? Today is the
I
12th.
think we'll be able to record before I go to camp. But
Thursday.
if not,
Friday. You go camp Friday, right?
yeah.
Well, we record Thursday, like we
Okay.
always do. So
Well,
it'll be fun.
we were in another location.
Yeah, maybe we'll be
Again.
somewhere else next week. You're gonna just have to find out and see if we do.
Yep.
Keep following our TikToks as I post
Instagram.
funny stuff on there.
Instagram, TikTok,
I will
YouTube.
post funny clips on our Instagram.
Watch our reaction videos
I
to his old
just
content.
posted it on YouTube. So
That was a good. I
it's
like the
up there.
thumbnail.
Yeah, it was. I just threw that
It was
together
easy,
real
but
quick because I was like, I need something. I forgot it was going on YouTube, but I put that on there. It's also coming out on TikTok. I'm uploading parts,
and you'll see a
today.
hilarious thumbnail that I made.
Yes, Kobe made the thumbnail to this podcast actually,
It'll be out on YouTube,
and it's great.
Saturday.
Yeah, it looks awesome,
and
it's really funny.
It's hilarious. I don't want to say too much.
They'll see it. They'll see it.
See it.
All right,
Peace.
Bye, guys.